Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to discuss the virtual writing conference, the protocols and expectations. This video is for students in my English 101 W55 and English 101 W68 Fall 2023 semester. On December 7, 2023, my plan is to conference with you all as individuals. This means it's going to be a one-on-one conference, a virtual conference, and I've taken the time to clear my schedule on that day so that I can meet with as many of you as possible. I'm going to be meeting with some of you in the morning, some of you in the afternoon, and some of you in the evening. So it's important that you sign up for the slot that works for you. Once again, this is a day that I've chosen to have the conference. It could be any other day, but this is the day that I've decided because my calendar, this is what works for me. But I have tried to be flexible by spreading myself my availability in the morning, in the afternoon and evening. So I want to make sure that I am able to reach out to almost, if not all of you. Now we're going to look at the expectations and the protocols very soon. To do this, I'm going to walk you through the Blackboard course shell where you're going to find key information regarding to the virtual writing conference so that you're prepared to meet with me to discuss your final project. So I'm going to go into the assignments and projects tab. Then I'm going to find the folder, final assignment project and activities. I click on the folder, then I'm going to scroll down to Final Assignment Project Conference Information. Now this is where you need to be. So this particular folder, Final Assignment Project Conference Information, has all you need to know to be prepared for the virtual writing conference. The first link here is the virtual writing conference video. Typically, it's the video that will be posted after I finish recording. Essentially, it's this video that you're currently watching. The next link here contains the virtual writing conference protocol. So there are expectations before and during and after the meeting. Make sure you review it. And here you've got the virtual conference sign-up sheet. It's going to be on a first come first served basis. So I said I'm going to be available on December 7. And as many of you who can sign up for these, you are strongly encouraged to do so. It's graded. Yes, it is graded. And we're going to review some of the extenuating circumstances. I will discuss that with you, in which I may let you skip December 7. Here you've got virtual writing conference, the link. So I'm going to use WebEx. If you're not familiar with WebEx, I encourage you to watch the recommended materials I posted in the assignments and projects tab. I think in the final project assignment here for the group project you should find that, but I will also post more information on WebEx. WebEx is used at Harper a lot. So let's go into the protocol. So I'm going to click on the protocol. I already have that open. So this is what I'm expecting in your conference with me. You want to make sure that you read the before and during the conference. So this is what I expect to see you do when we conference. I want to remind you that I'm going to keep the conversation focused on the final assignment project. We're not talking about some assignment you didn't turn in, some post you failed to submit on time, or that you didn't submit at all. If I need to bring that up or discuss with you, we will. But that's not the purpose of this conference. You would need a separate meeting to discuss how you're doing in this class, or something else that you want to discuss with me regarding your work in the class. I expect that you will be prepared, which means that you have an idea of the paper you're writing about, the speech you've selected. You're perhaps working on it or have some sort of rough draft. and perhaps you have questions about the paper or the assignment. Then after the conference, I'm going to keep this optional. You can send me an email discussing your action plan. Then I expect that you revise your paper, attending to any specific problems that we raised or that you raised and we discussed in the conference. Then I also want you guys to reflect about what you've been learning. Reflect about your involvement in this class, and specifically the final project from the beginning to the end of the semester. You will recall that if you look at the course calendar, I have it stated that you're going to write a reflection essay. So in the week we are conferencing, you'll probably need to start doing your own reflection, because you are going to turn that in by the end of this semester, or close to the end of the semester, which is on the 14th. Our class essentially ends on the 15th, but I want you to wrap up your submissions on the 14th. That's why I've laid it out on the course calendar that the class only extends to the 14th. The last day is the 15th. I'm not waiting to the last day for you guys to turn in your final project, because I know what happens when students do this. Okay, so we're going to go back into the course shell, and I'm going to have reviewed the protocols. Then I think the next step is to go into the sign-up sheet, how it's going to work. So this is what I was describing. There's a morning slot, and you have got to December 5th to select a time that slot that works for you. Once again, it's first come first serve, so I encourage those of you who are watching this video to sign up as soon as you get this message, the announcement. If I need to make adjustments to the time slot, if I need to add more time slot, I will, but for now this is all that is available. So it's going to be on a first come first serve basis. I'll be closely monitoring it. I expect that I have to admit that this is, since I'm a realist when it comes to meeting with people, it's going to be, some of you may not be able to make it. I've anticipated that, and if you are in that category, you must give me a strong rationale why you can't make it. And I have, like I mentioned, I have thought about this possible scenario, and so if you are in the category of those who cannot make it to the conference, you need to let me know by the 5th. And God forbid, if there's an emergency, you need to let me know as soon as you can before we meet. You don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste your time. And I think it's fair that you reach out to me in advance. Now, I've already stated here, if you look at the last paragraph of this sheet, you can tell the addendum. I have written that you are supposed to go see a tutor, take your paper to a tutor, your final assignment project. It could be the first draft or some elements of your draft. Run it through a tutor at Harper College. Get the tutor's feedback, and you are going to, in order for me to give you the points, because this is the final conference project, is going to be graded. It's 10 points. I think it's 10 or 20 points. You are then supposed to email me and let me know how it went. I said you should write a 2-paragraph report to me via email. You're going to copy the tutor on the email, telling me what you learned, what you discussed with the tutor, and your plan moving forward. So that would satisfy the virtual writing conference, since you couldn't meet with me, or perhaps you don't want to meet with me. So once you take care of that, you should be fine. Now, I've also stated clearly that if you, for some reason or the other, are not able to make it on the 7th, you need to let me know. I've repeated myself again. I'm saying this because some students will get back to me after the 7th and say something happened. Yeah, I'm telling you, let me know in advance. I'm not expecting some excuses or multiplication of excuses after the 7th. Then you reach out to me and tell me that why you couldn't make it. I've already made myself clear, and I expect that you follow the expectations in this class. Now, when it comes to joining the conference, you are going to select this link here. So I already know, since you must record the time you've selected, and then when you're ready to join, I'll be monitoring the list, so I'll be ready to join you. So you click on the link here to join the meeting. Okay, and that's how it's gonna work. All right, so any questions, thoughts, comments about the virtual conference, you can always reach out to me via email and I will answer you. Or if you want to meet with me to discuss prior, you also have to reach out to me in advance. Thanks for watching.